right, today I want to fix this camber, get that fixed, get the shocks mounted up, get them put back together so the front's standing on its own, and then maybe decide how long I want this so I can chop it and have some room to store this thing in the meantime. So first we need to figure out how much of this we want off of here. So to figure that out, we need to pull this bolt. Oh yeah, look at that. So pretty much I want my hole centered on the edge of where this was. And this one's almost the same. So this one's actually going to be centered right here. Not quite on the edge, but pretty close. All right, this side's cut and welded. Let's get it ground down. And now let's see how she fits. Somehow I moved them forward in the process a little bit. Apparently not enough to where it really affects the fit much. It's just this one's got extra here, this one's got extra here. I'll end up putting washers in there to fill those gaps too, long run. Whew. All right, camber's much better. Let's figure out some shock mounts, because I don't have to pull them off. It'll be easy to get that thing in then anyway. So that's fully extended. Let's figure out where the middle is gonna be, because like I said, at flat, I want that to be the middle. Could probably go up one more board now with the camber fixed, actually. Oh yeah. Much better. Now those arms look flat again. All right, so can only travel to there, right? So that's 1.65 inches. So it's half of 1.6. You got it, 0.8. So that's mid travel. Same there, that's mid-travel. So, now, let's compress these to mid-travel. Right there. Now I want to build my shock mounts. All right, now let's design some shock mounts. So first, I'll need it probably about this tall. Okay. I'm gonna do it like this, that way I can get a lot of coverage around the frame, a bigger bearing surface for this to weld to, so it's more secure. Oh, it's a little on the short side now though, huh? Let's get this basic shape in there. That's where the hole will be. Boom. Mount. All right, one for each. Now we gotta put these on some steel. I think this again might be some good steel for that. Oh. All right, let's fit these up and then burn them on. All right, so to fit them, I got 2 nuts, got my 2 bolts, put 1 in each. Let's temp install, and then we'll be able to rotate them where I want and weld them on. I'm not gonna make this super tight. I'm gonna make them tight enough that they don't really wiggle around too much. So I'm gonna get them snugged up, and that way they're square and good. See, right there, boom. All right. All right, well that's all I'm doing today. As you can see, I got my camber issue fixed. Now they're pretty close to straight. I also went ahead and cut and welded in some suspension or some shock mounts. They're at the halfway point. So if you look, it's got room to go up and then it's got room to go down. So that's that. And I had to adjust the tie rod just a little bit to get the wheels pointed sort of straight. So I did that just for fun. Another day, I'll go ahead and take the springs and mount them onto those shocks so it can stand on its own. And then I'll also go ahead and weld a gusset in to stiffen these up. Not that I really need that, but they'll be a lot more rigid then. I'd just be a lot happier if they were a lot more rigid. Now, that's about it. As you can see, there's still a little play in these wheels too, from the joints and the bottoms of them, the plastic bushings. Now they got a little more camber again, so it's just play in there, but I'm happy with it. Boy, that stuff takes a long time to do with my limited tooling, doesn't it? And if you look, it's not, these aren't perfectly straight either. That one probably could have been a little further aft. This one probably could have been a little further forward, but they'll work. So that's it. See you next time.